What if the captain of Rome became a Galactico? In 2004, Real Madrid made a secret move for Francesco Totti. And for a brief moment, football history almost changed forever. Summer 2004. Roma was drowning in debt, and Real Madrid was hunting for its next Galactico.
President Sensi, thank you for seeing me. Florentino, I had a feeling you would come. We both know Roma needs this. 60 million euros. Think about your club. This deal saves Roma. Merda. You have a deal, Florentino.
The deal was done. The only problem, no one had told Totti yet.
I'm sorry, my boy. I agreed to a deal with Madrid. If we don't take this money, the club will collapse. I promised you the world, and I've failed you. It's okay, boss. I'm not a kid anymore. I understand. I'll do it. Francesco, I wish things were different.
And just like that, the greatest symbol of Rome agreed to leave. Francesco Totti was going to Real Madrid. Madrid, June 2004. The Bernabeu was ready to welcome its newest Galactico.
For the Madrid family, June 20, Empire Bernabeu.
The captain of Rome had become the newest Galactico. On paper, the team looked unstoppable. Ronaldo, Zidane, Beckham, Figo, Raúl, and now Totti. But reality was very different. Too many stars and no balance.
He took my number. He took my pride.
Is there even a place for me here anymore? Waricha?
The Galacticos experiment was beginning to crack. Too many stars and one impossible question. Did Madrid really need Totti? Even in chaos, Totti was pure magic.
Think about the global brand, Francesco. You are a Galactica now. I'm a footballer, not a billboard. I wear what I want.
Madrid wanted a brand. Totti just wanted to play football. The magic on the pitch was still there. But in Madrid, the narrative had changed. When the Galacticos failed to win La Liga, the blame needed a target. And for the Spanish press, the foreign stars were the easiest one, even Francesco Totti. But El Clásico changes everything. On the biggest stage in Spanish football, with the entire world watching, Totti finally answered. One goal, then another. Suddenly, the Bernabeu was roaring again. The critics were silent, the crowd was on their feet, and Madrid looked unstoppable. Alongside Ronaldo, with Zidane pulling the strings behind them, the Galacticos finally clicked. Real Madrid 5, Barcelona 2. On this night, Francesco Totti didn't just silence the critics. He reminded the world exactly why Madrid brought him here. Despite all the stars, despite the moments of brilliance, Real Madrid finished the season with nothing. No league, no Champions League, no trophies. And when the noise of Madrid finally faded, Francesco Totti did the only thing he could. He went home. Rome never stopped loving him. Even after everything, the city still believed. And sometimes
Ballon
all it
Totti.
takes is one
I'll do my
voice,
best.
one moment to remind a player who he really is. That day in Rome, something woke up inside Francesco Totti. When Totti returned to Madrid, he wasn't the same player anymore. The pressure, the criticism, the failures had changed him. He trained harder than anyone, morning, night, again and again. And slowly,
David?
his obsession became
starts
contagious. Soon,
No
the
excuses.
entire team followed. Madrid finally understood the problem. Too many artists, not enough warriors. So, the club made a bold decision. Luis Figo was moved on, and in his place came Patrick Vieira. Suddenly, everything changed. Vieira controlled the midfield. Totti and Zidane had the freedom to create, and for the first time, the Galacticos finally looked balanced. The stage was set. El Clásico. Madrid against Barcelona. And this time, the Galacticos were ready. Totti struck first, but genius refuses to stay silent. Barcelona answered. Yet in the end, Madrid had the final word. Champions League semi-final. The first blow belonged to Thierry Henry. The world thought the Galacticos were finished. Too many stars, too many egos. But inside that locker room, something changed.
Vamos, boys! We're getting killed out there!
The world is waiting for us to fail. They call us mercenaries. But look around this room. Tonight we show them what the Galactico is.
The comeback was complete. Madrid had turned the tie around. At Highbury, the Galacticos finally showed their true power. And even Thierry Henry could only watch. After everything, the Galacticos finally stood on top of Europe, in Paris. Real Madrid wrote a new chapter of history. La Decima, and Francesco Totti became a legend in Madrid. Francesco Totti arrived at the World Cup in unstoppable form. 6 goals. The Emperor of Italy had returned. But standing between Totti and immortality was one final challenge. Zinedine Zidane. After the longest night in football, after the penalties, the Emperor of Italy was crowned. Francesco Totti, world champion. In another timeline, Francesco Totti left Rome. He conquered Madrid. He conquered Europe. He conquered the world. And finally, football crowned its emperor. In the end, Francesco Totti conquered Madrid. He conquered Europe. He conquered the world. But legends always return home. And in Rome, the emperor was still their captain. Some players chase glory. Some players chase trophies. But a few become something greater. Francesco Totti became a legend.